So today we are picking, we're tasting, and then we're also picking some calories and stuff. So wedding planning stuff. Chief Priest is having the time of his life.
Green dolls. The 200 ones.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. So David has been so busy. Last weekend he shuttled over 3 cities in less than 48 hours. So this is David, his PA in front and a driver and chief priest behind, heading to Umuahia. They landed in Owerri Airport.
Oh bro, now yeah, na sure you get this watch for this whole country. No, I'm not sure. Get on green dolls. The 200 ones.
On the 28th of June 2025, the African Export and Import Bank, Afrimix Bank, held its annual meetings. The event held in Transcorp Hilton, Abuja. Afrimix Bank started a second annual meeting was one for the books. It was a 3-day event that started on the 25th of June and came to its climax with David performing on the 28th of June 2025. Like I said, the event held at the newly constructed 5,000 capacity Transcorp Center, Abuja, Nigeria. David had the president dancing like he has never been seen so excited. And the president you saw with his wife, he is Professor Benedict Oke Orama, and also sadly his tenure will be ending in September 2025. And of course a new president has been selected already, so you can see that the president is a huge fan of David. David needs to share what he put in his stew. Like a lot of elderly people love David. There's just something, that like David is so lucky. Like mothers love him, fathers love him, maybe because of how much of an amazing person he is. I don't know, the other day I shared a screenshot from Cutie, how she said David tends to visit a lot of dignitaries, and most times when he's leaving they give him dollars and he gets to share whatever he gets from his crew, with his crew members, which I find very beautiful, because some people will just put the money in their pockets. You may not like Davido, but you would never deny the fact that he is one musician in Nigeria that has over 100 hits, including features, of course. My favorite version of David has to be Davido in native. He just looks stunning whenever he wears these native. You can tell that Abuja felt the presence of David. The show had an amazing time. David and of course the attendees. Performing in Agbada, no be small thing, mado. David is such a hard worker. Like he works so hard. So recently I saw an interview where Faith explained the inspiration behind the song Kante. Kante apparently was a Chelsea footballer. So with the events that held at Transcorp Hilton done and dusted, David and his crew headed to the airport. So I hope that those who monitor how he spends his money are looking at his travel itinerary. Almost the fact that there is no rest at any point. To make money is not easy. That is why when he decides to splurge on things, I don't mind.
I saw jet. I saw the Uber.
Just take a look at the crowd in Belgium that came out to support David. This is massive. So my people, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about Davido 2025, the final lap? I am really hoping that Cubana Chief Priest gets visa because I want him at that wedding in Miami, Florida. Fun fact, guys, I actually thought Belgium was one local country somewhere in Africa, maybe close to Chad. I had to Google it, and surprisingly it's located in Europe. Hey, I can't cover my face with shame because, to be very honest, I didn't realize. Maybe because of how people are always saying, oh, buy Belgium, buy Belgium. So I thought it was one kind local place. One thing Cubana Chief Priest will always do is to hype David to stupor. He's really good at that. I guess that's why David enjoys his company a lot.
I live for Belgium. I'm unavailable. He dey bank for Belgium. Not available. He dey bank for Belgium.
Again. Sure. Again.
So we have Cubana Chief Priest enjoying David's hit song With You. I've been with me. Guys, to be very honest, I get confused. I don't know if it's with me or with you. The song he featured Omale. At this point, David may need to include Chief Priest as one of his dancers because, Chief Priest, he comes with so much energy and good vibes.
I know what punish you over. I want to punish you. If you see my baby, you go shut up. I'm gonna get too fine. Say, oh yeah, baby, right now. Finish work from you. Go tomato.
So guys, like I asked earlier, how prepared are you for Davido 2025? What are your expectations? I am just curious. I hope Chioma goes for a good designer and she plans early because her traditional wedding outfits, the one Tubu designed. It wasn't so beautiful like Tubu's dress, and Tubu claimed she had less than 2 weeks to make that dress. So this time I hope Chioma has consulted her glam squad. I am thinking they will be flying a makeup artist from Nigeria, but I wonder who that is. Fingers crossed. We'll get to know in August 2025. David has been a little silent on social media, so I am assuming he is on his way to America to be with his wife and children. My people forget, nothing like being a legitimate wife. There will always be a difference, so because your husband, Agaracha, must come back, in the sense that the privilege his children with his legitimate wife have, his kids with other women will not have such privileges. Well, it is what it is. So that's all on David's Belgium concerts. Hope you enjoyed watching, because I sure did. I just remembered. Sure, you guys saw in the beginning I showed you Sharon, David's sister, and Chioma embarking on their cake testing mission in preparation for the biggest wedding of the year. Okay, the biggest wedding of the second quarter. Let me give biggest wedding of the year for now to JP 2025 until we see what Davido have in store for us. Then maybe, after all, overtaking is allowed, Abby.
Okay, so this is just an option of how they can display the Caribbean section. This is fantastic. But we'll show you the other option, then you'll decide with the decorator.
So this is Chioma and Sharon's view. But guys, speaking of Chioma, when will Chioma return to Instagram?
So today we are picking, we're tasting, and then we're also picking some calories and stuff. So wedding planning stuff.